Hey folks, this is Ben Gessel. Just one more video for tonight here. So I've definitely tried to cut down on juice recently, and I'm trying to stretch my grocery budget a little bit, or wait a little bit later till go shopping. And I have a few thoughts for you guys that might be a little bit interesting, maybe. So there's something to be said for the calorie to dollar thing, but it's not just calorie to dollar ratio; it's nutrient to dollar ratio as well. In essence, I'm finding that it really makes a lot of sense to get cheap, nutritious food that you are going to eat. It fills you up, and it's easy to make. And so that's why certain foods keep coming, I keep going to them. It doesn't make a lot of sense, really, to always go to really expensive stores. Here and there, but not all the time. I'm also, a pretty big fan of sometimes having just smaller fillets of fish, or more recently rockfish. I found it to be cheaper than salmon, and it's actually not bad. It's pretty good. As well as, well, I don't know, right now, I don't know, I've been eating a lot of walnuts. It's walnuts, pistachios, and almonds are kind of big three. It might change a little bit in the future, but cashews are just kind of pricey, even though they're quite filling. But you always need to have something to drink with those guys, especially cashews. They're just really calorie dense and stuff. But here's the thing. Steak is just the pricey guy. Really. Salmon, shrimp too, but yeah. But there are cheaper cuts of fillets of fish that are still really healthy. But, I think it just makes a lot of sense if you guys eat animal foods to get more eggs. If you can't afford organic eggs or whatever, get them. But eggs, and it doesn't have to always be pasture raised. It can just be organic. Pasture raised, if you feel like splurging a little bit, and I know pasture raised eggs are the best for you, but organic I think is still fine. And even conventional eggs is okay. It's just you don't want to maybe have as much of them all the time. But as eggs are an off and on thing for me. But just eggs, chicken, cheaper fish that is still low mercury and comes from wild caught stuff. But those kind of three things: eggs, fish, chicken, turkey, maybe too. Beef is great if you're really, really hungry. I think I get Nally's thick chili and stuff, and I get, frozen chimichangas here and there on occasion. It's nice to have something quick and stuff. But steaks every night just aren't a good idea. And, I've found that when I drink juice, it's very good tasting, but it can be a little bit addictive. And you can go through a carton pretty quick, and then you have a sugar rush that, it's kind of hard to control a little bit. Juice for me is like that. It's just, it tastes amazing. And I'll still keep buying it here and there, but it's hard to put it down sometimes, Much easier to put down soda sometimes for me, because it's like, whoa, actually soda doesn't taste as good as juice. It's hard to, just a nice glass of cold orange juice is just, oh, it's so good. But anyway, I'm talking too much here. I think it's just a good idea to go to stores that are decent priced. You can get good deals on things. You don't always have to go to the El Cheapo stores. unless you really, really on a budget. But it's a good idea to get, some fruits, some vegetables, some nuts, and some of those cheaper animal foods, and then something sweet maybe, but with something sweeter, it's just treat it like an indulgence, right? Treat it like something that's not an everyday kind of thing. And I think it's a good way of approaching a lot of things there. So maybe just a few other things here, along similar lines. It just makes a lot of sense, at least in the temperate areas, United States, say, and other places, to eat a lot of potatoes and sweet potatoes, and apples and bananas. You mentioned eggs and chicken a little bit, but a bit of peanuts, maybe a little bit of almonds, stuff that's going to last you a bit, that's cheaper, it's still very healthy, and tastes good. Yeah. All right, leave me your thoughts and comments below. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.